Friends, which is the answer here? Pradeep dash not meet Navdeep recently. So, has met is the answer. Is it right? No, it is wrong. Has not. So, not is there. You may think has met is the answer, but it is wrong because not should be there. Has not met is the right answer. Has not met. So, here also not should be there. Not. So, you may think not is not there, it may be right, it is wrong. So, not should be there. For any plural subjects, have not met. For any singular subject, has not met. This is the right answer. This is the right answer. Next, let us see one more example that is from interrogative sentence. How can you find out it is an interrogative sentence? Question mark is there. So, you can think that it has been given from interrogative sentence. So, what subject is there? Tulasi is there, dash, under the bracket one verb is there, to Kondapur, just now. Wow, just now, it is the symbol of present perfect tense. So, present perfect tense means it is a question mark. So, you should know how the questions start in present perfect tense. In present perfect tense, there are two helping verbs. They are have and has. Before I, we, you, they, have should be used. Before he, she and any singular, has should be used. In present perfect tense, questions should start with have and has, either have or has. So, here subject is Tulasi. Tulasi means a singular subject, singular. Singular means has. Next, here V2 is there. No, V3 should be there. So, has plus V3, has plus V3, gone. So, we should find out, where can we find out has plus gone? Have, wrong, gone is correct, main verb is right, helping verb is wrong. Let us see here, had, wrong, we should not use, gone is right. Here, has, correct, helping verb is right, but the main verb is wrong, went is there, we should not use second form, we should use the third form of the verb. Helping verb and the main verb must be in the third form. Has gone is the answer, has gone. First here has should be taken, has Tulasi gone to Kondapur just now. So, friends, this is the process of giving sentences, means negative sentences or interrogative sentences from present perfect tense. I hope you understood well this present perfect tense. Friends, next tense name is present perfect continuous tense. This is the fourth tense. So, now I am going to tell you the definition of this tense. The tense which is used to indicate an action which was started in the past and the action which was started in the past that should be going on even in the present. So, an action which was started in the past that should be going on even in the present. Up to now that should be going on. So, to tell such works we should use present perfect continuous tense. This is the frame, subject place have been and has been, V1 plus ing form plus extra words. Let us see how to write sentences. After I, you, they we should use have been, after he, she we should use has been. Okay, now I am going to give you some examples of present perfect continuous tense. For example, in the month of January you started learning English. This is March. In the month of January you started learning English. This is March. So, 2 months ago you started learning English. 2 months ago you started doing one work. You are doing that, you are still doing that work which you started in the past. See, to tell such works, the work which was started in the past that should be going on even now. To tell such works you should use present perfect continuous tense. So, how can you say that? I have been learning English since January, or I have been learning English for 2 months. So, here two keywords are there, since, for, and another one is how long. These are the keywords of present perfect continuous tense. Since should be used to mention the point of time, whereas for should be used to mention the period of time. Now, I am going to give you one more example. So, you all are listening to my class. Okay. 30 minutes ago you started attending my class. Now, you are still attending my class. Okay. You have been attending my class for 30 minutes. Let me give you one more example. For example, Virat Kohli, he started playing cricket 10 years ago. He is still playing cricket. How can we say that Virat Kohli has been playing cricket for 10 years? Okay, one day in the morning, exactly at 6 o'clock, you started reading the newspaper. You have decided to read the newspaper at 9 o'clock. You started at 6 o'clock, you decided to end reading that paper at 9 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, your friend came to your home. At 6 o'clock, you started reading the newspaper. You have decided to read that newspaper till 9 o'clock. You started at 6 o'clock, you decided to end that newspaper at 9 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, your friend came to you. So, when he entered your home, you are reading the newspaper. He asked you, what are you doing now? To answer his question, which tense should be used? Not this tense, not present perfect continuous tense. You should use present continuous tense because he is asking you that what are you doing now? To answer that question, the answer is the tense is present continuous. I am reading the newspaper. His second question is, how long have you been reading this newspaper? Yes, then you should use present perfect continuous tense now. I have been reading this newspaper since 6 o'clock. Now I am going to tell you one more example. One day in the evening at 4 o'clock, you started playing tennis with Sania Mirza. Imagine that. One day in the evening, one Sunday in the evening at 4 o'clock at LB Stadium, you started playing tennis with Sania Mirza at 4 o'clock. You decided to play tennis with Sania Mirza till 6 o'clock. So, for about 2 hours, you are going to play tennis with Sania Mirza. Fine. You started playing tennis at 4 o'clock. You are going to end playing tennis at 6 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, Tendulkar has called you. You have received a phone call while you are playing tennis. So, Tendulkar has asked you, what are you doing now? You should not use this tense to answer that question. You should use present continuous, not present perfect continuous tense. Tendulkar's question is, what are you doing now? Your answer is, I am playing tennis now. Present continuous. Next, his second question is, how long have you been playing tennis? To answer his question, you should use this tense. I have been playing tennis since 4 o'clock. I have been playing tennis since 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock is the point of time. For example, you don't know when did you start the game. For example, if you want to say just 4 hours or 3 hours or 10 minutes or 30 minutes means you can use for. Whenever you mention exact time like 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So, whenever you mention particular time means hours, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 8 o'clock are the days. When you use days also you should use in Sunday, Monday, any day. Or the names of months, June, July, August, September, any month. Next, the names of years. So, friends, whenever you use point of time, then you should mention since. For example, she has been watching TV since 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is the point of time, since. Next, they have been reading a story for 2 days. 2 days is not point of time. So, that is what for. Sunday or Monday means a point of time. They have been reading a story since Sunday. Next, they have been doing this job for 2 months. 2 months not point of time. That is what for, period of time, 2 months. June for example, they have been doing this job dash June means since June. Okay. I have been living in Hyderabad dash 10 years. Should we use for or since? 10 years means it is not point of time, it is period of time. So, for example, since 2010, then I have been living in Hyderabad since 2010. So, friends, to mention point of time we should use since, to mention point of time we should use, since should be used, to mention period of time for should be used. Okay, this is the process of writing sentences in present perfect continuous tense. After I, we, you, they, we should use have been. After he, she, it, we should use has been. I am telling you, don't forget it. If you once learn one example well, you can frame number of examples. Just you should keep changing the verbs. Let's see one more example. Watching TV, for example, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is since point of time or period of time? Exactly 8 o'clock. It is point of time. It's a point of time. So since should be used. I have been watching TV since 8 o'clock. I have been watching TV since 8 o'clock. We have been watching TV since 8 o'clock. You have been watching. They have been watching. He has been watching TV. She has been watching TV. My friend has been watching TV. My friends, plural. Yes, my friends have been watching TV. Okay, 8 o'clock means since. For example, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. That is a period of time. For should be used. I have been watching TV for 2 hours. So like this. Let me give you one more example. I have been preparing for competitive exams dash 2 months. For 2 months or since 2 months? 2 months is period of time or point of time? Period of time, not point of time. When you see any name of the month, that is called point of time. So 2 months, 6 months, 3 months, 4 months means it's a period of time. So I have been preparing for competitive exams for 2 months. We have been preparing, you have been preparing, they have been preparing, he has been preparing, she has been preparing. That's all. For example, if you would like to mention the name of the month, for example, March, that is March indicates a point of time. I have been preparing for competitive exams since March. We have been preparing, you have been preparing, they have been preparing, he has been preparing, she has been preparing. So friends, like this, we should write sentences from present perfect continuous tense. But in the competitive exams, they don't ask you to write sentences like this. They never ask you to write sentences like this. They don't ask you to write the frame of the sentence. They don't ask you to write sentences from this tense. How will they ask? You know, after attending the previous tenses, you came to know how the questions are given in competitive exams. Now I am going to show how the questions are given in the competitive exams. Friends, shall we know how the questions are given from present perfect continuous tense in the competitive exams? See, here are sample questions. Questions will be given like this from this tense. Let's see the first question. He dash read the newspaper since 6 o'clock. See, like this the questions will be given. So before going to catch the answer, you should catch the tense. First you should know the name of the tense. So what helps you to know the name of the tense? Keywords will help you to know the name of the tense. Which keyword is there? Since. See, since. Whenever you find out since or for and how long, in every tense there will be some keywords I told you. So in this tense there are 3 keywords. They are since, for and how long. Whenever you find out these 3 keywords, since, for and how long, you should know that, you should understand that that sentence has been given from present perfect continuous tense. Okay, you came to know the name of the tense. After knowing the name of the tense, what you have to do is you should come to the subject. Wherever the subject is there you are supposed to come. After coming to the subject, what you have to do is you should go to the frame, because you should apply this frame here. According to the frame only you should adjust the answer. Right. Subject. For this subject he is there. Next helping verb should be taken. Have been or has been. After I, you, they and any plural, we should take have been. After he, she and any singular, has been should be taken. So he, we should take have been or has been. Has been, yes, you are right. Has been should be taken here. So has been. Then we should add ing form to the main verb. So read is there. We should add ing form, reading. So has been reading. So here answer is has been reading. He has been reading the newspaper since 6 o'clock. This is the first question. Let's see the second question. They dash, under the bracket there is a verb, that is live in Delhi for 2 years. For, this is the keyword. Whenever you see this keyword, you should know that this sentence has been given from present perfect continuous tense. Okay. Which, after knowing the name of the tense, what should you do, dear friends? You should come to the subject. After coming to the subject, what should you do? You should remind the frame of this tense. In this tense, what is the frame? This is the frame of this tense. Subject, have been, has been, V1 plus ing form and extra words. Like this, questions will be given. It's very simple. I have already told you that English subject itself is a very easy subject. See how easy it is. What should you know if you want to write all the answers correctly? So friends, one thing I am going to tell you now, whatever the tense it is, from every tense what should you learn is, first you should know the name of the tense, okay. After knowing the name of the tense, you should learn the definition of the tense. After learning the definition of the tense, you should learn the frame. After learning the frame of that tense, you should know how to write sentences, and you should know how many helping verbs are there in that tense. After knowing that, after knowing the helping verbs, you should also know the keywords of that particular tense. I have already told you that in every tense there will be some keywords. So, you must know the keywords of the tense also. So, now I am going to tell you stepwise from every tense, whatever the tense it is. Tenses means for competitive exams, see how to learn tenses from every tense. What first, name of the tense, step number 1, that is. Step number 2, the definition of the tense. Step number 3, frame of the tense. You should know the principle. Frame means a structure, how to write sentences. Next, fourth point is how to write sentences, means you should know the helping verbs, where should be used, how many helping verbs are there in that tense, okay. After which subject, which helping verb should be used, that thing also you should know. After that, you should know the keywords of that tense. In every tense there will be some keywords. According to the keywords only you can find out the tenses. So, these are the things which you should remember. So, friends, in the competitive exams, when they give 3 or 4 questions from tenses, in every sentence there will be a keyword. So, that is what you must know, the keywords of all the tenses. Sometimes in rare situations, they may not give keywords in the sentences. Whenever they do not give keywords in that sentence, you should think that that sentence has been given from simple present tense. So, like this, you came to know 4 tenses continuously. I am going to repeat all the tenses once again. Tense number 1, I am also going to give you the introduction of the tenses again. In English, there are mainly 3 tenses. They are present tense, past tense and future tense. Each tense is divided into 4 forms. Present tense is divided into 4 forms, past tense is divided into 4 forms, future tense is also divided into 4 forms. Altogether, there are 12 tenses in English. How to remember this? I told you that 3 tenses are there, 3 seasons are there. 3 tenses, present tense, past tense, future tense, 3 seasons, summer, winter and rainy season. So, like that you can remember the tenses with the link of the seasons. Each tense is divided into 4 forms, each season contains 4 months. Total 12 tenses are there in English. How to remember 12 from Jan to December, how many months are there? 12 months are there. In English also there are 12 tenses, in every year there will be 12 months. Whenever you forget the number of the tenses, you can immediately remember the names, the number of months in a year. 12 months, in English also there are 12 tenses. So, among 12 tenses, the first tense is simple present tense. Simple present tense is used to tell habitual actions. Examples are, I write diary every day, I meet my friends regularly, okay, I take milk every day, she does yoga every day. So, like that, to tell our habitual actions, to tell regular activities, to tell habitual actions, to tell universal things. Universal things means the fish lives in the water, the sun in the west, the sun rises in the east. So, like that, to tell universal things, to tell quotations, all that example is, all that glitters is not gold. So, like that, to tell quotations also we can use. And when you want to explain about something, you should use simple present tense. Simple present tense is used to tell habitual actions, to tell regular activities, to tell quotations, to explain something, to tell a running game commentary. Like that, a simple present tense can be used. In simple present tense, we should use always V1. The verb must be in the first form. Don't get confused. Don't think that sir is going to explain very fast. I am explaining like a story. You should not feel any tension, only attention. You should never feel tension, only attention. English, very easy subject. Easy or difficult? Easy, good, that's great. English is very easy subject. See, what is the frame of simple present tense? Subject plus V1 plus extra words. In simple present tense, we should always use the first form of the verb. So, friends, We should know the types of sentences also. From every tense, in every tense there will be 4 types of sentences: positive sentences, negative sentences, interrogative sentences and negative interrogative sentences. Now I am going to tell you 4 types of sentences from simple present tense. In simple present tense there are 2 helping verbs. I am sorry, I forgot to tell you the helping verbs of simple present tense. They are do and does. Okay, right. So types of sentences, 4 types of sentences will be there in every tense. They are positive sentences, negative sentences, interrogative sentences and negative interrogative sentences. Positive example is they go to library every day. This is a positive sentence. Negative, they don't go to library every day. Negative sentence. Interrogative is do they go to library every day? This is called interrogative sentence. Next, negative interrogative sentence, don't they go to library every day? That is called negative interrogative sentence. I am going to give you one more example. For example, Prabhas goes to shooting every Sunday. It is a positive sentence. Prabhas doesn't go to shooting every Sunday. It is a negative sentence. Does Prabhas go to shooting every Sunday? It is interrogative sentence. Doesn't Prabhas go to shooting every Sunday? It is called a negative interrogative sentence. Friends, like this, in every tense there will be 4 types of sentences. They are positive, negative, interrogative and negative interrogative. Next, let's come to the second tense, that is present continuous tense. I am going to tell you very slowly, very clearly. You can enjoy the class like anything, friends. Okay, listen to me. Not like a lesson, listen to me like a story. What is there? Very simple. You are youngsters, you can rock, you can do anything, you can create wonders. So a student can create anything in the world. In front of your talent, how much this English, okay, you can easily rock, you can create so many wonders in the world. Okay, before your talent, how much this small English language, so you can easily rock. So don't lose confidence, never feel nervous, be confident, be positive, be happy, you can easily understand English. Now we are going to start which tense? Second tense, that is present continuous tense. Are you feeling bored? No, you should not feel bored because I am not telling stories. You all are preparing for competitive exams seriously. So at this moment sometimes you may feel bored, even though you should not feel like that. You should come to the topic. Come on, let's come to the topic. Which tense? Present continuous tense. Again, I am going to repeat the definition of present continuous. This present continuous is used to tell present running works. Present running works. The full definition of the present continuous is the tense which is used to indicate an action which is going on right now, or if you want me to explain in very simple method, means to tell whatever the work is going on right now. To tell all on present ongoing works, we should use present continuous tense. Whatever the action is going on right now. At this moment, what is going on? I am talking to you now. This is one example, you are listening to me. That is another example. Okay. So the moment when we see if any action is going on, that comes under present continuous tense. In present continuous, there are 3 helping verbs. They are am, is, or. Am is used after I, are is used after we, you, they and any plural, and is after he, she and any singular. Is should be used. These are the 3 helping verbs of present continuous. And how to write sentences? After I, am is used, after we, you, they are, after he, she, is. Example, I am watching TV now, we are watching TV now, you are watching TV now, they are watching TV now, he is watching TV now, she is watching TV now. So my friend is watching TV now, my friends are watching TV now. So this is the process of writing sentences in present continuous tense. Like simple present tense, even in present continuous also, there are 4 types of sentences. They are positive sentences, negative sentences, interrogative sentences and negative interrogative sentences. Positive sentences, for example, Ramdev Baba is doing yoga now. It is a positive sentence. Ramdev Baba is not doing yoga now. It is a negative sentence. Is Ramdev Baba doing yoga now? It is called an interrogative sentence. Isn't Ramdev Baba doing yoga now? It is called negative interrogative sentence. One more example. Now I am going to give you 4 sentences on you. So you are taking coffee with Kajal now. What are you doing now? You are taking coffee with Kajal now. Wow, it is a positive sentence. You are not taking coffee with Kajal now. It is called a negative sentence. Are you taking coffee with Kajal now? It's an interrogative sentence. Aren't you taking coffee with Kajal now? It is called a negative interrogative sentence. So like this, 4 types of sentences are there like other tense. Okay, keywords: now, look, presently, at present, don't disturb, listen. These are the keywords of present continuous tense. So present continuous should be used to tell all ongoing works. So whatever the work is going on right now, I am talking to you, you are listening to me, she is sleeping there, they are waiting for Tendulkar. So like that, this is something about present continuous tense. Friends, now I am going to explain present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. So present perfect tense is used to tell fresh completed works. Tell me, when should we use? Yes, 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 you are right. It is used to tell fresh completed works. I am going to tell you the full definition of present perfect tense. The tense which is used to indicate an action which has been completed just now or recently is called as present perfect tense. Have you understood or not? I hope you understood very well. I also hope that you are enjoying this class. That's fine. So present perfect tense is used to tell fresh completed works, or present perfect tense is used to tell recently completed works. Now I am going to give you some beautiful examples. Friends, just imagine that one day in the morning, exactly at 8 o'clock, you have taken breakfast. Come on, imagine that. At 8 o'clock, you took breakfast. You took breakfast exactly at 8 o'clock. On some important work, at 8:30, you went to your neighbor's home. Okay. At 8:30, you went to your neighbor's home. At 8 o'clock, you took your breakfast. When you went to your neighbor's home, they asked you, they offered you to take breakfast. You took your breakfast at 8 o'clock, you went to your neighbor's home at 8:30. So when you went there, they were having their breakfast, they were taking their breakfast, they asked you to take breakfast. At that time, you should use, to reject their offer or to receive their offer, you should use present perfect tense only. You should not use no other tense. At that time, when they ask you, Babu come and Babu or baby come and take your breakfast, to reject or to receive, you should use present perfect tense. No, thank you. I have taken my breakfast just now. I have taken my breakfast just now. See, to answer such questions, you should use present perfect tense. Now I am going to tell you one more beautiful example. Just 2-3 days ago, you watched a movie. Okay. After watching that movie, after 2-3 days, your friend, your close friend came to your home. Okay. He is asking you, Raju, shall we watch that movie? Like that, he asked you. Then you have asked him, which movie? That movie, that Bahubali movie. Oh, I am sorry, I have already watched that movie. Just 2-3 days ago only you have watched it. So recently completed work or not? So like this, for telling recently completed works also, you can use present perfect tense. At that time, you can tell with your friend that, I am sorry Ravi, I have already watched that movie. I have already watched. I watched that movie wrong. Recently completed work, that is. So you can tell that work in present perfect tense. I have already watched that movie. Right. In present perfect tense, there are some keywords like just now, recently, already, till now, till today, up to now, so far, yet. These are the keywords of present perfect tense. Should I repeat the keywords once again? Just now, recently, already, till now, till today, up to now, so far, and yet. These are the most important keywords of present perfect tense. Friends, again, now I am going to interrogative sentences and negative interrogative sentences. Now I am going to tell you the kinds of sentences from present perfect tense. For example, she has gone to office just now. It is called a positive sentence. She has gone to office just now. It is a positive sentence. She has not gone to office just now. It is a negative sentence. Has she gone to office just now? It is called an interrogative sentence. Hasn't she gone to office just now? It is called a negative interrogative sentence. Let's take one more example. They have met me recently. This is positive sentence. They have not met me recently. This is called a negative sentence. Have they met me recently? It is an interrogative sentence. Haven't they met me recently? This is called a negative interrogative sentence. Okay. So, this is something about present perfect tense. Now, I am going to tell you present perfect continuous tense. So, present perfect continuous tense is used to tell an action which was started in the past, that past work which was started, that should be going on even in the present. Okay? A work should be started in the past. Past means whether it may be yesterday or 2 days ago, last week, last month or last year. Okay. So, past works should be going on even in the present. For example, 1 month ago you started your preparation for Gurukula teachers or for any competitive exams. 1 month ago you started your preparation. Okay. You are still preparing. You may continue even in future. Now, I am asking you, dear students, can you please tell me how long have you been preparing for competitive exams? Your answer is, I have been preparing for this competitive exams, okay, or for Gurukula teachers for 1 month. You should say for 1 month, because 1 month is not point of time to mention since. 1 month is period of time. That is what you should mention for. I have been preparing for this exam for 1 month. See, this is called present perfect continuous tense. Friends, should I give one more example? Okay, that is fine. What one example? I can give 1000 examples. What is there? If I can give 1000 examples, you can create 1 lakh examples. So, what is there? A student is always greater than master. You don't know the value of you. You don't know how much talent you people have. See, a teacher can teach only one subject. Whether he is a physics teacher or chemistry teacher or botany teacher or geology teacher, he can focus always only on one subject. I am telling you, I don't know whether you people believe me or not, student is always greater than master, because a master always concentrates on one subject. A physics teacher always concentrates on physics only. A physics teacher never concentrates on English subject. An English teacher never concentrates on physics subject, but a student focuses on every subject. Student concentrates on physics, chemistry, maths, geology. See, are you greater than us or not? So, you are greater than many masters. So, friends, you can be very confident. You have bundle of talent. You can create wonders. You can easily get the government job also in coming future. You can create wonders. A student has lot of power. If a student takes seriously anything, he or she can create wonders. That's all. Why? In the past also you did so many wonders. Imagine, remind your past life. So many wonderful things you did in the past. Why can't you do now? You can do anything, friends. So anyhow, with your kind cooperation, I have completed the operation of first 4 tenses. They are simple present tense, present continuous, present perfect continuous tense. Do you want me to give you types of sentences from present perfect continuous tense? See, she has been waiting for the bus since 8 o'clock, negative. She has not, that is positive. She has not been waiting for the bus since 8 o'clock, negative. Has she been waiting for the bus since 8 o'clock, interrogative. Hasn't she been waiting for the bus since 8 o'clock, that is called negative interrogative. One more example, they have been watching TV since 8 o'clock, positive. They have not been watching TV since 8 o'clock, negative. Have they been watching TV since 8 o'clock, interrogative. Haven't they been watching TV since 8 o'clock is negative interrogative sentences. Friends, this is something about 4 tenses. They are present tense, simple present tense, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous tense. Are you feeling bored? No, you never feel bored. You are born to create wonders. Okay, successful people never feel bored. I am ready to teach. Are you also ready to listen? Oh, that's great. Come on, let's continue the topic again. Fine. So I thank you, my dear students, for having attended first 4 the tenses with great attention. Yes, you have lost your attention. You focused my class with attention. That's great. You have lost your attention. Yes. For doing things successfully, you should start the works with only attention, not attention. You can create wonders. Okay, that's fine. Now I am going to tell you the next tense, that is simple past tense. Simple past tense. Friends, first let me tell you, let me explain the definition of almost all the most important tenses. In the next class, I will give you full explanation with examples how the questions are given in competitive exams. So now let me explain the definitions of most important tenses. Okay. So in English, namely there are 12 tenses, but 6 are most important. Okay. Among six important tenses, one is simple present, another one is simple past, next one is simple future. Next, present continuous, past continuous, future continuous. So 6 tenses are there. So friends, now I am going to give you a beautiful explanation on these 6 tenses. First one is simple present tense. 3 simple tenses, 3 continuous tenses. First let me explain 3 simple tenses. They are simple present tense, simple past tense and simple future tense. Listen to me like a story. What is there? Very simple. See, after 2 days, you will explain to your friends. Those who are missing this program, you will explain. You have that power. See, you are reading number of subjects. See, physics you are reading, chemistry you are reading, maths you are reading, see, English. Why can't you? See, among 6 tenses, now I am going to explain 3 tenses first. Simple present tense, simple past and simple future. I have already told you about simple present tense. It is used to tell daily activities or habitual actions. Next, simple past. It is used to tell all our past completed works. Tense name is simple past. The definition of simple past is, it is used to tell the works which were completed in the past. To tell all the past completed works, we should use simple past. Friends, did you understand? Simple past means, did you understand or not? Once again I am going to tell you the definition of simple past. The tense which is used to indicate, okay, an action which was completed in the past is called as simple past. To tell all our completed works and we should use simple past. Whatever you completed yesterday, whatever you completed 2 days ago or day before yesterday or last week or last month or last year, whatever you completed in the past, to tell all your past completed works, we should use simple past. Some innocent students think simple past means use this tense to tell very long back completed works. The things which were completed in 1947, the things which were completed about 100 years ago. Who told you that past means 1947? Did anybody tell you that past means 100 years ago? No, who told you that past means just 1 second ago, whatever you did, even that is also called as past. So friends, simple past is used to tell the works which completed just 10 seconds ago or 10 minutes ago or 1 hour ago, or just yesterday or day before yesterday, last week, last month, last year. Whatever you completed in the past, to tell all your past completed works, we should use simple past. If any one of you don't understand, I am going to give you a short and sweet explanation of simple past. I think with this explanation, everybody can easily understand. Are you waiting for that? Yes, it's a beautiful explanation of simple past. Past means from the first moment of our life onwards till this moment, whatever we did, that comes under past. Did you understand? I am going to repeat once again, my dear friends. Simple past means, please don't think past means last year. Don't think past means 10 years ago, just 10 seconds ago. whatever we did or 10 years ago. A beautiful example of this tense is from the very beginning moment of your life, from the first moment of your life onwards till this moment, whatever you completed, that comes under past, that is called past. Frame, subject plus V2 plus extra words. And there are some keywords. Yesterday, day before yesterday, last week, last month, last year, ago, in plus year, these are the keywords of simple past tense. How to write sentences? I went to college yesterday, that's all. Here all the subjects are equal. See, subjects you know very well, because you have attended 4 tenses successfully. You know the subjects, I, we, you, they, he, she, it. I, we, you, they, he, she, it. You should know the subjects orderly. I, we, you, they, he, she, it. Okay. So friends, some of you may get a doubt. Sir, how can you call that I, we, you, they, he, she, it like subjects? Who told you, sir, these are called as subjects? I came to know that these words are called as pronouns. Yes, you are right. Exactly. Yes. I, we, you, they, he, she, it are originally called pronouns only, not subjects. But here we can call them like subjects. Of course, I, we, you, they, he, she, it are called as pronouns. But here, while we are teaching, while we are framing the sentences, we can call them like subjects. You may get a doubt, sir, you are telling that I, we, you, they, he, she, it are called pronouns. How can we call them like subjects here? See friends, outside he will be called Kiran, Kishore, Praveen, Prakash, Srikant, Venkat, Mallesh. Like this he will be called. But in the classroom you are called students, no? So like that, I, we, you, they, he, she, it are originally called as pronouns, but here we can call them like subjects. Okay. Where are we now? We are in the simple past tense. How to write sentences? For example, I watched a movie 2 days ago or yesterday. I watched a movie yesterday. We watched a movie yesterday. You watched a movie yesterday. They watched a movie yesterday. He watched a movie yesterday. She watched a movie yesterday. This is one example. Let's see one more example. I visited London last year. I visited London last year. I visited, we visited, you visited, they visited, he visited, she visited. You can take any subject, whether it is singular or plural. All subjects are equal here. We should not add s or es or ies. Only in simple present tense, when the third person singular comes, we should add s or es or ies. Okay friends, in simple present, in simple past, there is only one helping verb, that is did. Only one helping verb, that is did. In negative sentences, in interrogative and negative interrogative sentences only we should use did. So I have already told you that in every tense there will be 4 types of sentences: positive, negative, interrogative and negative interrogative. The 4 types of sentences of simple past is: she went to Amaravati yesterday. It is a positive sentence. She did not go to Amaravati yesterday. Negative. Positive is she went to Amaravati. Negative is she did not go. She did not went is wrong. Positive sentence is she went to Amaravati yesterday. Negative sentence is she did not go. Some students say that she did not go to Amaravati yesterday, but that is wrong, my dear friends. Some of you may get it out. Sir, why it is wrong? You only told us that in simple past we should use verb second form. Of course, I have told you, but whenever you happen to use did in any sentence, in that sentence V1 only should be used. So you should never say that I did not went. Whenever you use did, V1 should be used. So 4 types of sentences: she went to Amaravati yesterday, positive; she did not go to Amaravati yesterday, negative; did she go to Amaravati yesterday, interrogative; didn't she go to Amaravati yesterday is negative interrogative sentence. One more example: they came to Hyderabad yesterday, positive sentence; they did not come to Hyderabad yesterday, negative sentence; did they come to Hyderabad yesterday, interrogative sentence; didn't they come to Hyderabad yesterday, negative interrogative sentence. So keywords of simple past is yesterday, last week, last month, last year, ago. So this is something about simple past. Simple past is used to tell all our past completed works, my dear friends. So simple present tense is over, simple past is also over. Now I am going to tell you simple future tense. After giving the explanation of simple future, I will also explain about 3 continuous tenses. They are present continuous, past continuous and future continuous. So before going to start the explanation of those 3 continuous tenses, let me explain about simple future tense. Very simple about simple future. Yeah. The definition of simple future is the tense which is used to indicate an action which will take place at some time in the future is called as simple future. If you don't understand it, Very short and sweet explanation about simple future is the action which you start after some time, the next moment whatever you are going to do. So, to tell all your future activities, dear friends, simple future tense means whatever the action you are going to start. You may start this work after 10 seconds or after 10 minutes or after 1 hour or tomorrow or the day after tomorrow or next week or next month or next year or after 100 years. Some innocent students again, they think simple future tense means after 100 years whatever we are going to do. Who told you that future means after 100 years? After 10 seconds, after just 10 seconds, whatever you are going to do, that is also called future. Yes. After 10 minutes or after 1 hour or tomorrow or day after tomorrow, after 2 days or next week or next Sunday or Monday or any day or next month or next year or after 100 years. If you want me to tell you very simple explanation about simple future is, dear students, do you want me to give you a beautiful example of simple future? Are you waiting for that? Yes. If I give you this example, you can never forget in your entire lifetime. I am telling you, such a wonderful and beautiful definition of simple future I have in my brain. Should I tell you that? Do you want to know? Are you eagerly waiting for me to tell that? Yes, come on, take that. Take the beautiful definition of simple future tense. Future means, don't think future means after 100 years. The things which are going to be done after 100 years. No. Future means from this moment onwards till the last moment of your life, whatever you are going to do, that is called future, that's all. Dear students, how is the definition? Is it good or not? Did you catch me or not? Should I repeat once again? Come on, listen to me. Now, once again I am going to tell you the definition of simple future. This time I don't want to repeat. I am not going to repeat. Listen to me very clearly, very carefully. I hope you enjoy the definition of this simple future. Future means, the beautiful definition of future means from this moment onwards till the last moment of your life, whatever you are going to do, that is called future. So you are thinking, sir is delivering dialogues like heroes. No, our subject is like that. This explanation is like that. What should I do? This topic is making me to explain like that. That's what I am telling you. This is something about future. And the frame of the tense is subject plus shall oblique will. There are two helping verbs in this tense, shall and will, and V1 plus extra words. Subject plus shall oblique will, two helping verbs are there, and V1 and then extra words. So friends, there are two helping verbs in simple future tense. Shall should be used after I and we. Will can be used after any subject, even after I and we also we can use shall. But friends, after first two subjects we should use shall, I and we. After I we should use shall, after we also we should use shall. But whereas will can be used after any subject. Shall should be used only after first two subjects, I and we. But will can be used after any subject, I, we, you, they, he, she, after any subject. You should use shall after I and we. Even will also can be used after I and we and after any subject. Okay, fine. The main verb must be in the first form in this tense. Simple future means the main verb must be in the first form. And keywords of the simple future tense: tomorrow, day after tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, or in future. These are the keywords of simple future tense. Now, I am going to tell you 4 types of sentences in this tense. Okay. Narendra Modi will come to Hyderabad tomorrow. It is a positive sentence, right? Narendra Modi will not come to Hyderabad tomorrow. Negative sentence. Will Narendra Modi come to Hyderabad? Interrogative sentence. Won't Narendra Modi come to Hyderabad tomorrow is negative interrogative sentence. Should I give one more example? Okay, I am going to give you one more example. The President of America, Mr. Trump will come to India next week. Positive. Trump will not come to India next week. Negative. Will Trump come to India next week? Interrogative sentence. Won't Trump come to India next week? That is called negative interrogative sentence. Okay. So, the process of writing sentences in simple future is I will meet see him tomorrow, I will meet, we will meet, you will meet, they will meet, he will meet, she will meet. This is the process of writing sentences in simple future tense. So, I have completed the explanation of simple present, simple past and simple future. Once again, a brief explanation about these three tenses: simple present tense, simple past and simple future. Simple present tense is used to tell daily activities, weekly activities, monthly activities and yearly activities. So, to tell regular activities we should use simple present tense. Okay. Next, what? Simple past. It is used to tell all our past completed works which we did yesterday, 2 days ago, last week, last month, last year. Next, simple future. Simple future is used to tell all our future activities which we do tomorrow or next week or next month or next year. Okay, whatever you do every day, that comes under simple present tense. Whatever you did yesterday, that comes under simple past. Whatever you are going to do tomorrow, that comes under simple future. This is something about present, past, future. Simple present, simple past and simple future. Friends, these three tenses are very, very important. Some of you may get a doubt. Sir, why are these three tenses are important? Because present tense, past tense and future tense important. Because even our life is about present, past, future. So, that is what these are most important tenses apart from all the tenses. Next, now I am going to tell you the explanation of three more continuous tenses. They are present continuous, past continuous and future continuous tense. The definition of present continuous is the tense which is used to indicate an action which is going on right now is called as present continuous tense. In present continuous, we should always use ing form. Friends, am I explaining you very slowly? Am I wasting your time? Are you feeling bored? Do you want me to increase the speedness of my explanation? Okay, that's fine. Okay, do you want me to repeat the definition of this tense? Come on, listen to me. Once again, I am going to tell you the definition of present continuous tense. The tense which is used to indicate an action which is going on right now is called as present continuous. Didn't you get? Okay, one more example, one more explanation about this tense. See friends, nothing is there about present continuous. The moment when we see one action should be going on, action means work. See, what are we doing now? You are listening to me, I am talking to you. This is called a present continuous. What's there? See, she is cooking rice. They are waiting for me. I am talking to you now. They are preparing for exams. See, our parents are waiting for our successes in life presently. So, this is something about present continuous. Present continuous is used to tell all ongoing works. In present continuous, there are three helping verbs. They are am, is and are. The main verb should contain ing form, V1 plus ing form in present continuous tense. Examples are, I am going to college now, we are going to college now, you are going to college now, they are going to college now, he is going to college now, she is going to college now. Or, I am preparing for exams, we are preparing for exams, you are preparing for exams, they are preparing for exams, he is preparing for exams, she is preparing for exams. In present continuous, there are three helping verbs. They are am, is, are. Am is used after I, are is used after we, you, they and any plural. Is used after he, she and any singular subject. And the keywords now, presently, at present, don't disturb, look, listen. These are the keywords of present continuous tense. Again, there will be four types of sentences: positive, negative, interrogative and negative interrogative. She is cooking rice now, it is called a positive sentence. She is not cooking rice now, negative sentence. Is she cooking rice now? Interrogative sentence. Isn't she cooking rice now? Negative interrogative sentence. So, this is something about present continuous. Did you understand? Present continuous should be used to tell present running works, whatever the action is going on right now. To tell such present running works, we should use present continuous tense. Okay. Next tense name is future continuous tense. Which tense I am going to teach now, dear friends? Future continuous. Fine. Future continuous tense. Definition of the future continuous is the tense which is used to indicate an action which will be going on at some time in the future is called as future continuous tense. The frame of the tense is subject plus shall be and will be. These are the helping verbs of future. And V1 plus ing means ing form, then extra words. Examples are, I will be waiting for you. I will be waiting, or I will be playing tennis at this time tomorrow. I will be playing tennis, we will be playing tennis, he will be playing tennis, they will be playing tennis, he will be playing tennis, she will be playing tennis. This is about future continuous tense. Some of you may get it out. Sir, why should we learn this tense? Why it is important? Why it is important? So friends, sometimes your close friends will ask you, what will you be doing tomorrow? What will you be doing tomorrow? To answer their questions, you should depend upon this tense. Your friends will ask you, what will you be doing tomorrow? What will you be doing next month, next year, like that. To answer their questions, you have to use present future continuous tense. Will be should be there. Will be plus ing form. I will be waiting for you. I will be waiting for you. We will be waiting, you will be waiting, they will be waiting, he will be waiting, she will be waiting. Okay, future continuous is used to tell an action which will be going on at some time in the future. Whenever you are asked a question that like what will you be doing next year, where will you be working in future, to answer such questions you should use future continuous. I will be waiting for you, I will be working in London in future. To tell answers like that you should use future continuous. Sorry dear friends, I forgot to tell you past continuous tense. I am sorry for that. I should have explained past continuous before future continuous, but I forgot, I am sorry for that. Now I am going to explain past continuous tense. The definition of past continuous is the tense which is used to indicate an action which was going on at some time in the past is called as past continuous tense. Once again, the tense which is used to indicate an action which was going on at some time in the past is called as past continuous. Friends, in past continuous there are two helping verbs, they are was and were. Was and were. So after I and he, she and any singular we should use was. I was, he was, she was, my friend was, my mother was, like that. After we, you, they and any plural were should be used. We were, you were, they were, my friends were, my relatives were. So in past continuous there are two helping verbs, they are was and were. After every singular was subject was should be used, after every plural subjects were should be used. Okay. So examples, I was watching TV yesterday, we were watching TV yesterday, you were watching TV, they were watching TV, he was watching TV, she was watching TV, or I was writing an exam at this time yesterday. Like this also we can say, I was writing an exam at this time yesterday, we were writing an exam at this time yesterday, you were writing an exam at this time yesterday, they were writing an exam at this time yesterday, he was writing an exam at this time yesterday, she was writing an exam at this time yesterday. Again, now I am going to tell you four types of sentences in this tense: positive, negative, interrogative and negative interrogative sentences. Roja was talking to Nagendra Babu yesterday. This is called positive sentence. Roja was not talking to Nagendra Babu yesterday. Negative sentence. Was Roja talking to Nagendra Babu yesterday or at this time yesterday? Is interrogative sentence. Wasn't Roja talking to Nagendra Babu at this time yesterday or yesterday is called negative interrogative sentence. Do you want me to give you one more example? Okay, I am ready to give you one more example. For example, Tendulkar was playing tennis yesterday, not cricket. I know that Tendulkar plays cricket, but now I am going to give you the example. The object is tennis. Tendulkar was playing tennis with Sania Mirza. Wow. Tendulkar was playing tennis with Sania Mirza. It is a positive sentence. Negative sentence is Tendulkar was not playing tennis with Sania Mirza. It is negative sentence. Interrogative. Was Tendulkar playing tennis with Sania Mirza is interrogative sentence. Wasn't Tendulkar playing tennis with Sania Mirza is negative interrogative sentence. Was Tendulkar playing tennis? Interrogative. Wasn't Tendulkar playing tennis? Negative interrogative. I thank you very much for having given your kind cooperation for this operation. Thank you.